They got to turn around now. They got a game tonight.
Correct.
And Shohei Ohtani's pitching. Last night, Shohei was on base how many times?
9 times. So in his first 4 at-bats through the, 7th inning, he was 4 for 4 with 4 extra base hits, including 2 homers. From that point on, the entire second game they played, he got intentionally walked 4 times, and then his 5th at-bat very late. It wasn't an intentional walk, but they just pitched around him. Didn't give him any So, they decided after the first game they played, we're not pitching to this guy again. And it was the right move because every time they pitched to him, he killed him.
Yeah, so Shohei gets on base 9 times last night.
Correct.
Okay, hits a couple dingers, ties it up, has a let's go, which is reminiscent in that that's something in baseball.
Oh, Kirk Gibson.
Guy doing this thing there.
For the Dodgers.
Yeah, Shohei has a little bit of one of those things while he's going to second base whenever he ties it up 5-5 at the end of this whole thing. But whenever you think about him getting on base 9 times, and then tonight he's starting pitcher, I mean, this guy's special, too.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is absolutely outrageous. This is the greatest baseball player of all time?
Yeah, bar none.
Okay,
not even remotely close.
Like right now, people are going to say, well, if he does it for 10 years.
I think he's won, 3 MVPs in a row. He's won a World Series. No, I don't even think – I really don't think there's an argument to be made anymore, and that's hard for me to say because I'm a big-time Yankees fan, and I think Aaron Judge is, one of the best hitters on the planet. It's not even close how much better this guy is than everybody else.
Here's some Hembo stats on Shohei Ohtani, who's not only growing the game, obviously, here, but internationally in a huge way. I can't even imagine what the Japan numbers are going to be for that particular game, especially with sleep cycles.
Yeah.
There's 2 baseball games back-to-back. They could have caught it at any time over there. He's first in MLB history to reach base 9 times in a postseason game. First in MLB history with 3 multi-home run games in a single postseason. Intentionally walked in 9th, 11th, 13th, and 15th. 4 pitch in 17th. Shohei has reached base in 10 straight plate appearances. Single to end MLB record for consecutive PA.
Yeah, plate appearances.
Reaching in a single World Series. So everything's back. And, he's starting pitcher tonight for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And when you think about his pitching, I did a deep dive.
Okay.
B.A., you were there with me.
I was with you, baby.
I took a deep dive in this thing. He can move that thing in all the directions.
Oh.
He can take that ball a little bit north there. It's got a 4-seamer there. Okay, that rises about 18 inches. He can take that thing southward, curveball. Guess what? That goes about 18 inches. You do some math. That's 36 inches vertical movement. Okay, that's outrageous, is it not? And then let's talk about the horizontal, the east-west, if you will. He's got a sinker and a splitter that go more than 30 inches in different directions. He's 30 by 36, this guy, in the amount of movement. So this is just some ass pitcher. This guy's the guy. He's got a splitter, he's got a sinker, he's got a sweeper, he's got a fastball. I mean, he's got all the pitches out there, and he's also getting on base 9 different times. So today, just 24-hour period here for Shohei could be one of the most special in the history of baseball, I'd assume, is how this will be talked about?
Yeah, he's just stacking them up at this point after his last outing as a pitcher, striking out 10 guys in 6 innings and hitting 3 homers. It's ridiculous. And going into tonight's game, the big thing now, too, is both teams used everybody in the bullpen. Every guy that was available had to pitch last night. You have some guys who are typically used to throwing maybe one inning and a handful of pitches. They had guys who had to throw 40 pitches last night just because out of necessity. If Shohei has his best stuff, that eliminates the need for them to go to the bullpen. You're just looking at the starters, and while I've kind of always said he's unbelievable, his hitting though is far superior to his pitching. When he's on, he's still one of the best guys in baseball. So if he can give them 6 innings and eliminate the bullpen, it is just such a massive advantage. It'll be tough, but for the Blue Jays losing that game last night, it might just be how much do you have left? Because it's a kitchen sink game tonight. You just have to get lucky and throw everything and hope that you get the Shohei early.
Yeah, so best baseball player ever. Is there an argument to be made that he's just the best athlete of all time across all sports?
That's going to become a conversation, is it not? How long can he do this? I guess everybody is expecting him not to be able to do this for that long. Is he going to be able to do this for the foreseeable future? Because I think my research told me, too, that maybe, when you get to the Dodgers, the way they kind of develop pitching, he might just be only getting better and better as a pitcher, just like as people kind of get older, especially in the LA Dodgers kind of system. And then I haven't even talked about this. He's able to do things that not a lot of other people are able to do. He throws a sinker out of a high slot.
Mm-hmm.
So optically for the hitter, that's just a completely different ballgame. He's doing things people haven't seen before. So greatest athlete of all time is certainly a fascinating question. How long does he have to do it for? I think is all anybody will use for the judge. That is all the argument. In my eyes, I love the guy. Let's just put him on, literally.
It's hard to
let's put him on
argue.
Rushmore of everything immediately. But as soon as I heard that this guy could throw the ball 100 miles an hour accurately and 100 miles an hour off the bat, what was that, like 3 years ago when he was with the Angels or whatever? Yep. It's like, this guy's the greatest baseball player of all time. Baseball people at the time, rightfully so, saying, let's hold the horses here. Now he's proven a BA. When you think about this type of competitor, this type of athlete, what is it? Do you think it's his obviously he's physically gifted like hell, but his mentality is just one of those different ones that the greats have? You think?
I don't think there's any doubt. But you got to throw in 50 stolen bases.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is crazy.
Damn.
For a pitcher, a hitter, and 50 stolen bases. I mean, that's the one that just puts him over the top for me.
What do you think his mentality is, though? Do you think he's been locked in like this since he was a kid? Is he just born?
Yeah,
this way?
everything I hear about him, he is just literally ultra focused. Takes care of his body like nobody else, can do all these things, and just every single day taking care of himself, getting ready to go.
So Peyton and Tom, obviously, are at a different level. Do you think these guys are born this way? Women, too, as well. Serena, obviously. I don't want to take anything away from any of the greatest female athletes of all time, but I think they're born that way. Don't you think? Like, when I saw Peyton, I was like, this guy's an alien. Like, his mentality is an alien. Like, I consider myself a rather competitive person. I think I have a good work ethic. I think I'm able to lock in. Then you see like an actual robot happen next to you and you're like, oh my God, there's levels to this entire thing. And then Tom Brady, obviously they talk about that as the same. Michael Jordan, Kobe, you talk about LeBron, these guys that Wayne Gretzky, I think is even another, everybody at the top is like born that way. Do you think that can be coached or you think it's just like a special trait that only some people have?
Well, I think they have the trait. There has to be some really good hands put on them somewhere along the line to get them in the right direction. You know, and all those, Tom, Peyton, those guys had great college quarterback coaches and coaches. I think Shohei and everybody else, the Dodgers pitching system we talked about, he's just going to get better.
Better and better. He's only going to get better, I think.
And,
that is crazy to think about.
And his stroke isn't going anywhere.
No.
That stroke is unbelievable. It's not going anywhere.
Well,
and then to be that tall and that fast.
Exactly. And that would be the biggest thing in terms of like how long can he do this is, you know, the only times he's really had any like injury issues. Yeah, it looked like to be some sort of, attendant that the Dodgers had that, you know, sometimes you get in the wrong spot there and you got to scramble.
So is that person delivering beers there on the field?
A concession guy definitely.
Can we go back to that?
Definitely
Foxy,
shouldn't
that
be out there.
play?
I just assumed it was like.
Go back.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Got a chair down there.
So yeah, the ball boy jumped over into the stands.
Yeah, I wonder if that's just like a security attendant to make sure people aren't like getting on the field and everything.
Yeah, I mean, he should have known Shohei's off the bat, though. There's a chance that thing's coming right at him.
Well, he's probably thinking he's going yard. I'm good.
Hell of a job by him,
getting away.
Yeah, not bad. Grabbing that chair, too, full sprint, and staying away
Yeah.
from the ball. Pretty impressive.
That's great.
If that hits him in this game that goes 18 innings or whatever, there'd be so many. Oh, they got guys out there on it. Because imagine it hits him, goes different. He gets a triple or something. Or like something like maybe guy falls on ball.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, passes out, gets tired, falls on top of ball. I mean, that could have been obviously chaotic. Shout out to that guy getting it figured out. But congrats to the Dodgers. So this is going to feed they spend more money on everybody. That's why they're better than everybody narrative.
I mean, I suppose, but like it's when you're kind of getting single-handedly beat by one guy, like Shohei's just otherworldly. He's amazing. And like, you know, yeah, they paid a shitload of money for him, but like there are other teams that definitely could have got him. We talked about it a little bit earlier. We'll see. If they win the World Series handedly, and again, the amount of momentum that swings to them after a game like that, it's tough to imagine that the Blue Jays are just going to have enough left to get back. But like, if they get one of like a Paul Skeens or a Tarek Skubal, who people are saying, if the Dodgers win the World Series and then sign one of the best players in baseball instantly, like that will be when people are like, all right, we can't do this
I
anymore.
heard Detroit offered Skubal
pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, offer him $20 or something, Foxy.
I need a confirmed source to tell me this. I don't believe it. I will not believe it until I know it's coming out of Jet Passan's mouth, because that's absolutely absurd. And I'll tell you what, Senior Pizza, Little Caesars owner Illich would have paid him right away, so I don't like this. His son better get going here.
Okay, I like that you're calling out ownership and holding people accountable, even though you don't know if it's true or not. And that's our show's difference.
That's how you gotta do it.
That is our show's
Exactly.
That is our show's difference in its entirety. But you talk about like Skeens going over there or something like that. They're just buying the best team, which I would like to let people know. That is why I was a fan of the Yankees. As a guy who grew up in Pittsburgh, it's like they're just buying the best team up there. Is everybody allowed to do that? Yeah.
Well,
I want to go for the team. I would like my happiness in this particular sport to reside upon the people that are trying to spend more money than everybody else to win. Baseball people tell me I'm a bullshit fan. I agree. Never played. This is just me watching playoff
The
stuff.
deferment thing is what really bothers people.
Paying him 15 years later.
Yeah, Shohei's salary this year is
If it's allowed-
$1.2 million because they're giving him $400 million in 10
So salary
years.
cap gymnastics is coming over to MLB. You were about to say something?
I was going to say, just in terms of spending money, the Dodgers are in second with $321 million this year for their payroll. The Blue Jays are in fifth with $239 million for their payroll this year. So both teams spend, and they made it.
Who's number one?
The New York Mets.
They didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't.
So that would be the argument the Dodgers would say.
Correct.
And this is just like the Philadelphia Eagles saying, if tush push is so easy, why don't everybody do it? That is what the Dodgers will say about the New York Mets.